have we got the reverse linked list? Tell me the next iteration values. The current will become the previous. The next will become the current. That's it. Okay. And this too we update in the loop. So we are not updating yet. Now tell me, is my current null? So we can only do these things while the current is not equals to null. Does that make sense, everyone? Yes. We are doing these two things. Plus after this, we are updating the values also. As you know, current becomes the previous and next becomes the current. These are the things we are doing. Is this clear to everyone? Till now everything is clear? How have we got the reverse linked list? What was the breakpoint? Yes? Now, what is the answer? In the end, you have to return the head of the new linked list. The head of the reverse linked list. What is the head? Where do you see your head being stored? With the previous. Correct. In the end, you can just return the previous. Everyone is clear now? Does that look easy? Yes, guys? Okay. And that's all we have to do in the interviews also. You don't have to memorize it. Just simply know one thing. If the reversal comes, we are playing with 3 pointers. Previous, current and next. You can just try to do a dry run. You know you have to just reverse the links. And eventually you will be able to figure out the exit point as well as the return thing as well. Okay. Now tell me, is there any doubt here? These are the initialization values and this is the while loop. Tell me guys quickly everyone. See guys, I am telling you everything in a very detailed manner, telling you step by step how we are building a specific approach, concept, everything. I want one thing from you, which is the attentiveness. Tell me. Because if you won't be interactive, then the session won't be that lively, right? So is everyone clear? Yes, I am. Let me. So once, let's say, my previous was 1, current was 2, okay? And next is 3. Basically, I am on the second iteration, okay? For the next iteration, what will be the new values? If I am doing the next iteration, the next time the current is going to be 3, right? If now it is 2, next time it will be 3. So if current is 3, what will be the previous? 2 only, right? And what will be the next? 4 only, correct? But we are updating previous before current because if I update the current, it will be lost. So therefore, first we are giving the current value to previous and then updating the current. Otherwise, this value will get lost if you update current before previous. Is this clear? Sayam? Got it? Yes, everyone can dry run. You can create your own sample linked list for let's say 5 or 6 nodes and just try to do. I will wait for you. Okay? Try to do a dry run, guys, the same way we have done here. And just confirm done once everyone is done. I would highly encourage everyone to please dry run. It will really help you getting your concepts clear. Teja is already done. Good. Everyone else also, you can just have a quick dry run. Okay? Do two things, do the dry run as well as try to submit it on lead code as well. The exact thing that we have written on the screen will work. Okay. Once you are done with both the things, you can type in done. Please do the dry run and submit the question on lead code as well. Once both are done, just type in done. Teja, for any linkage question, if you have to know the base conditions, so it would clearly be, let's say the starting node itself is null. I'm not saying these are true base case for all the questions, but I'm just telling you, like, you can think in these direction. First, just check if the node itself in which you are standing, is it null? If it is null, what will happen? Okay. Then check what if the next node is null. Basically, what you have to check if this is the first node or this is the second node. Okay. Most of the question will comprise of only these two base conditions. What if the node itself is null or its next node is null? And basically, the base conditions should be like, let's say, in a for loop or a while loop, anything. I am writing two next. Okay. So you know that we are trying to access till two nodes, right? So in a base condition, you can make a check of this much nodes. Like what if the node itself is null? What if the next node is null? What if the second next node is null? Because you are trying to access the two nodes, let's say. But in your code, let's say you are only accessing the next node. So you can just maintain two checks, which is the current node and the next node. You understood, Teja, how you have to think of it? Just see what you are doing in the code. and what all nodes you are accessing in the code. Basically, those all nodes you have to check so that during the iteration you don't get any null reference exception. Is this clear? Manikya, we are just saying like currently you have this, okay? So let's say 2 is current, 1 is previous. So what I am saying here is that I want the 2 next. Next is what? The link. The 2 should now point to the previous node. Previous is what? 1. And there we get the link reversed. Okay? Got it? This is the only line which is actually reversing the things. Others are just updating the values. Okay? Please quickly finish, guys, everyone. Everyone done? Can I share the next question? Okay. You guys know how you can find the middle node. Now tell me how can you delete the middle node? Yes, Ratan, recursion is nothing. It's the same thing you write here. You can add it up in recursion. The while loop condition that you have it in the base condition. It's just a regular iteration conversion to recursion, but a recursion is not much recommended. Why? Because if you are using recursion based, it will create additional space complexity, correct? Which is a recursive stack. So hence the optimized will be the iterative approach. Is this clear? Okay. Now everyone please look at the question, deleting the middle node of a list. This approach you can share to everyone because we have already done the parent question on this, and now everybody should have some approaches. So everyone can share your approaches to everyone, not the code, but the approach. And with this question, we will not only complete this question, but I will also be sharing a strategy with you so that any question, if it comes in the interview, which is regarding the deletion concept, you can handle all such questions. Okay. So basically questions are handpicked with which you can solve one question, but that will actually get the concepts done. Everyone, done reading the question?